Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Frieren, Season 2, Episode 7. Mm-hmm. Demon hunting time.
Oh boy.
We're gonna fight freaking Sukuna or something like this four-armed crazy demon. Mm-hmm. Let's see what happens. Leave a like and subscribe. I like what the story is right now.
Mm-hmm. I really like it. Last episode was really good. I'm excited to see what happens next.
Mm-hmm. Leave a like and subscribe. Check out Patreon for the uncut. Let's freaking go. The Divine Revolt. Whoa.
It's pretty cool.
Not to be weird or anything, but Methode's got some insane anterior pelvic tilt, and I feel like it's gonna hurt. It's gonna cause some serious problems down the line. Like, that is severe. That is severe. Her back is about to snap in half. She's gonna slip a disc fighting some demons. She's gonna get fucking scoliosis. And that can't be from her boobs. Because it's the other way, right? Do boobs cause anterior pelvic tilt?
I don't know. She's not really like hunched over. She's like very straight, but then her back
pelvis
is at an angle
her
like
pelvis
this.
is tilted forward. That's what it means. So that's, and you see girls do that when they're like trying to pose for fucking Instagram pictures, or they're trying.
Well, I think also it just is like a lot of people just have that.
Well, I have that. That's how I know. But and I'm not trying to pose for Instagram pictures. I don't know what that anyway. I empathize with her because it hurts sometimes, and it's hard to keep good posture. Unlike me. I love the contradiction here that, like, I never do something that stupid as to, like, you know, follow my heart versus following the mission. Whereas he's using his limited bread supply to feed birds. Or I guess this might be just when they met outside. But
oh, okay. Yeah.
If this was in the town, it would be different if he was using his little bit of bread to feed the...
He's still feeding the pigeons, which most people wouldn't do.
Yeah, and he's talking about all these people are like drawn to him, and then he's remembering this guy, and then he's choosing to give his bread to animals. Wait, like one of the generals? Or just a high-level demon?
年もかけて武を極める魔王軍にはアイゼンよりずっと強い将軍もいたよ。
マジかよ。
おまけに今回の相手は人性が高い。
それって何かまずいのか？
シュタルクは剣4本持った剣術の達人。
あるわけねえだろ。
私もないよ。それが騎士団が負けた原因だろうね。
It'd be hard to like predict the movements. Like if you're fighting a dual wielder, you know that like I mean they said it last episode about like they fight with a short sword and then a longer sword. One's to like defend and deflect, and then the other one's to like attack. But if you have like 4 of those and also all long swords, and you know all of your training as a knight or whatever is to defend against
because like even if someone is a demon but they mostly look like a human and they had 2 swords, they might be stronger and faster than you, but you can at least know what type of movements they might be making. But if something is like a creature that you have never encountered before, then you have no idea like what it could do at all.
It's like fighting Zoro. Malevolent shrine.
Random cute little demon girl.
勝てない数ではありますか？
いや、嫌な予感がする。分散するまで待とう。
分散しますか？相手相当警戒していますよ。
分散するさ。
Whoa.
そのために大勢殺して喧嘩を売ったんだ。
This is their plan.
この北部高原で多くの気がついたことがある。
なんです。
それじゃあ魔族の探索に出発しよう。まずは北にある放棄された砦に向かおうか。なってることが多いからね。
待て。ノルム騎士団誰か村に残った方がいい。私が残ろう。人間が死体を守るために村に残る習性がある。
Oh boy.
理由なんか必要ない。
なぜなんだろう。気になります。
人間に関心があるのか。変わったやつだ。
人間は時々不快な行動をとります。それがなぜなのか知りたいのです。
ただそうなる。それだけのことだ。理由を知る必要はない。そういえば人類について研究している変わり者の魔族がいると聞いたことがある。
方についてもっと教えてください。
お前が役に立てば教えてやる。
本当ですか？
お一人で残るんですか？
So the actual build of that demon is really interesting because it's like it's not just like more arms coming out, it's like he has like a whole separate like shoulder like area behind. Like kind of slightly back and down.
I saw a guy on Instagram actually like he did like a whole series trying to like he's an artist but he was studying anatomy to try and figure out like the most realistic way to depict like a 4-armed creature. Like humanoid creature, like what would the musculature be, like how would, because you know like he was going into like the deep muscular with the rhomboids and all the like shoulder blades and things like that, like how would it all fold if you were like lifting your arm up, because there's like these muscles that use that, and then if you had 2 sets of arms, like would you have 4 shoulder blades, how would they like overlap and lock in and like
it's really interesting,
do all that stuff, like what would all the musculature need to look like from the back, and it was like really weird and like all way too big, like your back would have to be like twice the size in order to accommodate like that much movement.
Interesting.
It's really cool.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, I like that. I like how it shows like the rear delts there.
I also, sorry, one more thing. I do love how the demons have like noticed this pattern of like, the humans randomly decide, it's like their instincts that like at least one of them stays behind when there's like dead bodies around. So I just make the dead bodies, stronger people will come.
But then they'll split up.
And then they'll split up because they, for some reason, we don't need to know why. That's just what they do. That's just like, that's just how they are. It's
I bet Frieren's gonna have some intuition about this. She's a lot more experienced. Oh.
You gonna stay
They're
too?
gonna both split up. That's a good idea.
俺も村に残るよ。
Good idea. I was thinking of his previous guy reminded me of Stark a little bit. Like,
戦いに行くんだぞ。家がいなくてどうする？
あんただってそうだろ。
Yeah.
村に来たらどうする？
Yes.
it's better for Stark to stay versus them because they can fly. So if they need to make it back quickly, they
そ
can.
れはフリーレンたち。
限度があるけどね。
それでもやばくなって逃げるだろ。
まあね。
でもあんたはこの村を捨てて逃げられない。
Makes sense for your rook to stay with the king.
ここにある際だ。
それを守るあんたはここに残るんだろ。
The dead and you.
好きにしろ。
Yeah, and it's good because he can see through animals. Or she can. Can she or can he? I thought it was
I
him.
thought it was him.
Yeah, it is him.
シュタルク、お前はいいやつだな。俺はお前のようなやつを知っている。
Even he's reminded of his last guy.
俺にはあんたがいいやつに見えるよ。こんなになっちまった村をまだ守ろうとしている。俺にはできなかったことだ。
私はいいやつではないさ。それとは正反対の北側諸国の平穏のために何だってやってきた。そのために人だって大勢に捨ててきた。報いなのかもしれん。人の死というものにはなれる。まるで悲しくないんだ。故郷が滅びたのに何も感じない。ただこうするべきだと思ったから私はこの村に残っている。散々見捨ててきたのに私は今更何をやっている。
See, okay, I don't like this because in the flashback with him, when they were sitting like this, and him and his partner were sitting like this, his partner was here and then he was here, and this guy's like having all this reflection. I feel like he's gonna die.
Oh.
I feel like they're framing it like that on purpose.
故郷が滅びたのに何もただこうするべきだと思った。
I think he's gonna die, and in his last moments, he's gonna feel connected to his village and have all these memories.
I mean, he already does. Like, he says that he doesn't feel connected to the village, but he clearly does, based off of.
But I think he's numb a little bit.
Yeah.
But then, I think if he dies in this fight,
故郷の人だってたくさんいるんだよ。
if he dies in this fight, it will raise the stakes that a first-class mage could get killed here in the story, and
ここから
it'll be really emotional.
使わないようにね。誰だと逆探知される。はい。とは言っても、砦まではまだ今日お話してもしない。
Can Methode hide her mana? Was she taught how to do that?
I mean, she's
She's a first-class mage, so she might know how to do it, but she has, like, Frieren... Sorry, we're pausing so much, but it's honestly worth it. Frieren's training from Flamme down to Fern as well was in, like, restricting your mana. I guess Serie's was as well, because they're all part of the same thing.
Like, at that level, you have to be able to do it. Like, even if you're not doing it all the time, or it's not, like, your best skill, I feel like it's something that you kind of have to be able to do.
I guess it's just that Frieren... Yeah, I imagine they all can do it, but it's like... Frieren made a point of doing it, and Flamme made a point of doing it. I think Zerie made a point of doing it as well to a point, but I think that, like... the schools of thought differ. So, like, Frieren and Fern are particularly about, because of the way that Frieren has dealt with demons and her experience with demons, she's dealt with suppressing her mana to the point, as a point of her character and her way of using magic. But we know that even when you do that, very skilled people can sense mana still of people who are suppressing it. So they Methode it because she's not a part of this of like their kind of teaching in a way. She might be able to do it, but she might not be as sharp at fully hiding it, is what I'm thinking.
Well, I mean, the demons literally already know that they're there, so...
That's true.
馬が大事なの。
Not that it's good to broadcast where you are, but...
砦まではまだ気をしてもしながら歩こう。
Good idea.
そんなんでいいんですか？緊張と緩和が大事なの。それに
The
コミュ
walk.
ニケーションやチームワークを高めるんだよ。知らなかったでしょ。それでしたらフリーレンさん。してもいいですか？真顔で何を言ってるんですか？
I love this song.
私馬を撫でるのが好きなのですが
Well, Fern's the
レイ
smallest.
様は触れなくてしかもすごく嫌そうな顔をするんです私
Do it to Fern. Fern likes it.
私はネトウでずっとお姉さんなんです
Yeah, but she's the shortest.
お姉さんなんですから気安く触らないでください
Don't think you can casually touch her.
ここに
Oh.
She's gonna offer her.
ある魔法があるので
That's a good spell. That is a good spell.
Wait, what? Pieces of a shell from falling.
So you can
Like,
crack eggs and then the
without-
shell won't get in on accident.
What an insane spell.
It's a good spell.
It's a good spell, but like for a spell, is that even a cantrip?
フリーレン様
Like what level in D&D would that spell be?
I mean, most of the spells that Frieren gets are at that range, you know.
But that's even smaller and more minute.
なでなでは1日10分
Fern's just jealous, not because she's taking Frieren.
少しだけ
She's gonna offer her a different spell for that.
ゼリエ様はさせもう好きに
Oh
好き
no.
にしていいんですか
Fern just wants the attention for herself. Curayo, Quayo.
The demons are like, quick, they're occupied. Oh shit.
これって魔力探知されましたね敵にこちらの位置が魔族だね
Oh boy.
随分好戦的だこっちが熟練の魔法使いに臆する様子がない
That looks
Oh, they have a katana. Did you
Whoa.
see that?
No.
Like the katana
that's
with
cool.
the fucking like tassel on it. That looks so cool. They look very Japanese style, like with the
That
the
thing.
staff is like a shrine keeper's staff or like a Buddhist kind of staff. I wonder if that's where they're
I like
going.
that
Like
hairstyle too.
Northern
And this-
Plateau is gonna
this-
get more like Chinese. Yeah, with the facial binding and cut off horn, you can see they've been through some shit.
ネベラドーラ
Clear skies shout. Oh no.
Whoa.
That was a pretty extreme Zoltrak.
Whoa.
Hopefully
my
Method's
God.
okay.
It's not great.
Smarter Frieren to
I
like
love
grab
the way
Fern.
that they like fly like that. It looks so like strange.
Yeah, I think Paytalk's Anime actually mentioned this in his like video talking about the animation differences, and the way that they flew in season 1 was very much like they were being almost held up like by their shoulders or something, by their center of gravity, like as if their magic was like holding them up and their legs would like dangle and flop around while they flew around. So I like that they're doing that this episode, and he brought up the fact that now it looks like they're kind of standing in the air, or at least earlier in the season when they would fly, as like an example of the differences in the animation. So I like here, I want to see it again actually, that they did that.
They remind me of like ferrets when they're like
Yeah.
slinking around on their own.
Yeah, it shows like the weight of their movement. That was a really, sorry, one more time. That was a really like good transition. And then that was just good. It's like Zoltrak lightning in this fog.
Spooky.
どっち
Ah, shit. The goddess aura, because she can use the goddess magic, which is like particular,
Oh yeah.
is very special.
に気をつけてフリーレン様何魔族は2人とも飛んでいましたそうでしたがあれは飛行魔法ですよね話したでしょ40年前まで空は魔族の手に入れたそれは今でも同じだよ魔法しか研究しないって
They've had to adapt since they got
フ
beat.
ェルンは歩くことに特別な技術を持っている
No, they're just so good at flying that they don't think
魔
about it.
族にとって飛行魔法は魔法です
The
ら
basics.
よくある光景
That's cool. I like that.
こいつは戦い慣れているね。まるで魔王軍の連中の戦い方だ。
I wonder why.
That's a cool.
Staff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like a glaive.
Mm-hmm.
Did she have that in the mage exam? I don't think we saw her with a
remember.
staff.
これは一級魔法使いに与えられたものだいつからはフェルン
Frien's like,
フリーレン様
this isn't my responsibility.
何も問題はないよ
She's just leaving?
相手だ
Oh boy.
Wait, sorry, I missed something. Is she going after Method?
一級魔法
No, she's just letting
just
Fern
leaving?
handle it. I don't know that she's leaving. She's just letting
Just-
her handle it.
I mean, I believe in Fern, but I don't know about this guy.
空戦ですフリーレン様が指をさしたから反応できただけで
Yeah,
ごせんでした
Oh boy.
yeah. I don't know about this.
She can do it.
I think she can too. I believe in her, but I think he is better than her.
私はそうは思わない別な一級魔法使いに
Oh, but Fern, if you don't believe you can win, you won't win. That's the magic.
大丈夫フェルンの助けよ
Believe in the Frieren that believes in you. Is he using? Oh, there's a trick to this.
What?
So the fog is made of mana, and he's coalescing. So he disperses his mana throughout, and then he can collect the fog and turn it into an attack. Because it has. I think that's what he's doing. That's why it like coalesces. It's not like reacting to his mana. It is his mana, so he can strike from any position.
That's pretty cool.
So that's gonna be hard to deal with, I think. If I have it right. Fitch.
魚釣ってきたぜ。夜食にどう？
いやいいメトーデに怒られるんだ夜食は不健康だってね
そっか。じゃあ、
All right.
You should really eat.
More for the demon that's about to come and
You should
attack
you should eat because you need it
この
for your
時間は
mana.
小腹が減るんだよな。
He's gonna die for sure.
フェルンには言わないでね。
うん
He's not allowed to eat at night either.
お前も苦労しているようだな
Remember when she got mad that he had juice?
なんかな。村を襲った魔族に心当たりがあるんだろ
なんてそういるものじゃない真偽のレボルテ私の相棒を殺した魔族だよ
なんだか仰々しいな。
Yeah, it really is.
それは奴が魔法で作り上げた4本の剣に由来する重さを自在に変えら
Oh,
れる
that's cool.
Oh,
時には羽より軽く鋭く何のように思う
that's something.
神話剣になぞらえて真偽の再建と呼ばれている
Oh wait,
鋭くて。
真書いた剣になぞらえて
divine
真偽
cleaving
の再
swords.
建と呼ばれている
軽くて鋭くて、とんでもなく重いってこと
こ。れで矛盾だろ魔法はこの世ならざる物質をも作り出す特に魔法で作られた武器とりだこういう武器を作る魔族は大勢まるで試し切りでもするように不必要なほどになシュタルク
分かっている。敵だろ。
Oh Jesus, it's gonna be him.
早いな来るぞ
Whoa.
Oh!
That was such a scary noise.
I like as their adrenaline started going, their like focus was just so zoomed in. Oh my god.
四刀流。
Yontoryu.
Huge.
一人に一級魔法村を守っていたか
Genau is so ready. Look at that stance.
レボルテだ
Yeah.
私のことを知っているようだ特にそこの一級魔法で見た
Can you see right now?
I guess so.
何者だシュタルク始めるぞ奴の残言受けるなよ正面から受ければ最悪消し飛ぶ何者だと聞いているお前は害虫を駆除するときに
Oh my god!
Damn.
我らには言葉がある
We're not so different, you and
だがお前
I.
たちがいいというのであれば
Our reflecting.
私も害虫駆除とやらに徹するとしよう。
どうすりゃいいんだ。
戦士ならぐらいできるだろう。
Oh my god! He's just trusting in Stark.
ある必要なんてないさ。こう見えて接近戦は得意なの。
Oh, really?
Alright, let's see. Damn.
He's like a Elden Ring character. Elden Ring boss. Oh god.
Heavy.
Weighted boulder jutsu. Oh, that was slick.
Whoa.
Holy sh! Oh my god!
なざる物質を作り出すの。何にも魔族の
Producing objects that shouldn't exist. Can he make weapons? Oh, the wings, right. I think we
yeah.
saw that. And maybe in the OP, maybe otherwise.
翼を操る魔法。
Subarashi.
面白い。
Oh, omoshiroi. Oh god!
Well, interesting, like with wing, like if you can kind of already fly. I
Maybe
guess
it's a
wings give you
concentration
more
thing.
like oh yeah, maybe more mobility.
Maybe it's easier to focus on other spells if you manifest
Yeah.
the wings, then they're there.
Yeah.
Or maybe he can change the composition of the wings to be hard as well. Like maybe he's a similar thing, like how he can change the weight of the sword, he can change the density of the feathers or something. So he can use them as kind of a shield.
Oh maybe.
Maybe?
たまには餌身の見物っていうの。
Oh god.
今楽にしてよ。立派な最後でした。
Oh, damn it. Is he talking about his partner or is he talking about Ganao? It's a bad matchup. It should be a good match. That's what they would say. I can't read his attack. She simply has no openings. It's probably the kid. Or maybe it's the other one. And then the kid is saying like, I did it. So I wonder if she like comes up behind Ganao and like kills him or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh man.
What a great
And it's
episode.
called A Magnificent End. That was great. That was like that's top 5 Frieren episodes for me. Personally.
Yeah. It was a really, really, really good episode.
Yeah, all around. Like, you know, oh so good. We got like cute moments like this, and we
Yeah.
got like really badass start to the fight, and like good multiple different like action sequences, and like you know good foreshadowing and emotional like like you know from the past to the beginning. Multiple like
Got some nice pigeons. You love to see it.
love the pigeons. Love the pigeons. Got method.
Really good.
Oh my god! I can't even say enough about it. It's
yeah,
so
I
good.
feel like the flow of it was really good.
Yeah, it felt it just felt so useful of its time. Like everything, and we got this strange thing where we got from the perspective of the demons, which we've
Yeah.
never had anything like that before. Like none of our characters are here. We just like saw then this kid's got like a hoodie. This kid looks too dressed like a modern person for my I don't know, maybe I'm being too harsh. But she looks like a school kid on the weekend or something like that.
Yeah.
Like in like a skirt, like a frilly little like skirt, and then the hoodie and like this weird stockings and stuff.
She's a
Kinda
normal
odd.
shirt, I guess. And it's kind of more like a cardigan with a hood.
It
Like,
is,
it's
but I think it's styled in that way to make it seem like a
Yeah.
little sister character.
and she's all like curious about humans and stuff. I'm like, oh, why do they do that? Like, she actually wants to know rather than just like, this is a useful thing to help me kill them, you know?
Well, I wonder if then she is going to be like a longer term adversary, if she's like, because that's the difference between like the humans and the demons, and why the humans kind of won out in the end, aside from just the party of heroes. Is that, you know, like we saw with Qual, the difference is that humans are constantly trying to evolve and learn things and adapt. Whereas the demons just rely on their own strength, and then, you know, they don't have any ideas of like, how are we going to overcome this? They just see themselves as superior and then try to assert that. Whereas she seems to have like this curiosity for humans, trying to figure, he's like super powerful, this guy, Revolt. He's like super strong, and he is strategic, like he's thinking about, okay, we kill them and then they'll come to defend the bodies, and then we kill them when they come to defend the bodies. and we can use their own weaknesses against them. But what is going to be his undoing is that, and like with all demons, is they don't try to understand people. They don't try to they have no desire to connect with the emotions and the reasoning, and that is what prevents them from growing and changing. And that's what Frieren is. That's the difference between Frieren and the demons. Is Frieren is also like this, she looks like a human and talks and walks like a human, but she's an elf. She's not a human. She's immortal like the demons, but she, despite having this disconnect with them, has a desire to understand more about people. When Himmel died, she's like, I want to like get to know people better and understand, so I can understand him better, and so I can be more connected. Mm-hmm. And that's like the difference between Frieren and the demons, despite the fact that she's also not human. So if that's what in a way makes Frieren more powerful, that's what makes her more connected, was the fact that she was taught by a human, the fact that she grew close to Flamme, and Flamme sort of guided her in that way without her really understanding it. And then later on down the line, she's better than ever now, and is making all these friends that make her even stronger, etc., because of that curiosity, because of that desire for connection and understanding. But if this little fucking demon is trying to do the same thing, then what does that mean? Does that mean that, does that mean that despite our praise of Frieren and the collective praise of Frieren, showing demons as just demons, like not this misunderstood weirdness, maybe there's more to it. Maybe there is this nature that they are the way that they are. But the fact that, like, I think back to the Himmel with that village with that demon who was like just trying to even the scores, and was like, okay, well, like, I forget what she did, but she did something like kill people to like make up for the deaths of other people, or like something. I forget what she did. I forget what happened, but like Himmel was like, no, we can give her a chance to live. And then she like ended up killing people, and then they were like, okay, we have to kill this demon. But in the end, the kid was like, I thought I was doing the right thing, and they killed her. Maybe the idea of Frieren as a series having these demons that are like, they're just demons, there's actually more to it than that with like kids like this. Maybe I'm going off way too long on a limb, but I feel like the fact that she's curious and trying, and Revolt keeps saying it doesn't matter why they do what they do, it doesn't matter, all we have to do is kill them, and she's like, but I want to know. And then he mentions
like, oh, there's like this one demon that like,
which I think was the feminine looking one with the horns of the demon lords or whatever, the 7 demon lords. There were 2 left that were alive. One of them looked like, we can go back and check. Hang on.
And why do you think it's that one?
Because I've seen that silhouette elsewhere. It could be any of them. I just think it's that one. There's 2. We know that there's 2. I think it's that one though. And it would make sense if it was a feminine one, just because the main character is a woman. Yeah, I think it was in this episode. Was it early on they were looking at it? Yeah. So we have Aura, and then a bunch of other guys that we don't know. But we know that there's 2 left. I think if we were correct.
Yeah, I think so.
I think this is one of them, and I don't know about the other one. Maybe that one. I don't know. One of these guys probably though is the demon that was interested in humans, and I think that is going. My point in talking about all this is that there's that curiosity, that desire for understanding fits with Frieren's kind of themes, and I think that it's going to mean something going forward. It's going to have some sort of impact on the story with the way that demons are going to kind of evolve, and it's going to present different challenges to us kind of dealing with them in the long term, I think, because it just fits with Frieren's story.
Yeah, it is interesting to see a demon be really curious like that and not seemingly just in the way of like, I want to know what they're doing so that I can get them later. Yeah. More like, I want to know, I know that they're doing this and it makes it easier for us to get them, but like, I want to know why. And not just like, oh, I call out for my mother when I'm going to get killed because it makes them more sympathetic towards me. It's like, I want to know why they do that so that I can understand. There's a difference between like knowing, like you could know like, oh, I don't know, cats do something and you're like, oh, they just do that. And then it's like, okay, well, why did, like, you know, like, there's a difference between knowing that something does something and then, like, being curious as to why, and it's trying to create a deeper understanding. And if you understand, like, it's also, that's the thing, she's, like, she's concerned about kind of, like, the emotions of it, which, like, so far has seemed to be, like, the demons don't really care, like, why. It's just a little bit more factual with them.
Yeah, well, in a way, Frieren is kind of the same way, and that's like it's a hard thing because I like I said, there's been collective praise for the series for not being like, oh, they're just misunderstood.
Yeah, and we really like that as well.
But it's different than, oh, they're secretly misunderstood and we're bad the whole like this would be bad. Oh, they were secretly misunderstood, but we've just been killing them and they've been killing us, and it's just this cycle of violence. That is kind of played out and I think silly. But the difference could also be humans and the human spirit is evolving and growing out of curiosity and desire to live through difficulty. I, as an elf, was inspired by that and am trying to do the same thing because I think it's beautiful in the right way. Demons are beginning to blossom in that way. They're like evolving a little bit of that curiosity, and it's sluggish and like just the beginnings of it, and clumsy and probably not good. There's probably going to be a lot of violence that comes of it, but maybe there is hope if we, you know, reach out a hand in that way, or maybe there is a desire among some of them, or a very small minority, for that kind of growth and understanding. And, you know, how does that change how we're gonna like just kill them? Because Frieren is very much like, they're demons, kill them all. And
no matter what they say, kill them all.
Yeah, but you know, that is a absolutist kind of mindset, and it goes against kind of it's just very singular in the story. It's like everything else is so nuanced. But then demons are like, demons are demons. And that just, it feels like...
And it's demons... I guess what we're saying is, like, if they take it in a direction of, like, they are kind of evolving as a species due to the Demon King getting wiped out and their numbers kind of dwindling and, like, losing a lot of power.
They're kind of forced.
You know, if maybe that has caused, like, a change, and then it's like, you know, if everyone else is allowed to change, they should be allowed to change. Mm-hmm. Potentially, depending on how the story. It seemed like when they first, and like maybe they're not going to do that, and I would also be fine if they didn't do that, because I do like the idea of like, yeah, it is kind of played out when it's just like, oh, the demons were just misunderstood, and like, you know, we've had many examples of how like they weren't really that misunderstood, like they also are just trying to be alive, but like they can't really coexist with us because their like species just will kill everyone. And it's not necessarily, I mean, like, they are kind of evil, but like that's just kind of their nature. But if there was to be proof that there was a different thing kind of going on maybe in like some of the younger demons, then I don't know, that's a different thing to be considered.
Yeah. And
like studied kind of.
Yeah, because then like what if there is a desire for growth among even some of them, is it ethical at all to just kill all demons? Like right now it seems pretty ethical. Just kill every demon you see. But again, it's not even just about it being ethical to do, or like whether or not, you know, it's a good thing. It's just from the perspective of the story of Frieren, and about how just everything is shown to us, and how everything, like the message of the whole story, it feels incongruent with this idea that just demons are just demons. You know, just with the way that the story is, but it's not necessarily. It doesn't have to be. It just feels like there is. It would fall in line with the rest of the kind of message of the story and really make it kind of a unified theme if there was a kind of evolution in that way. But that doesn't mean I don't want to see demon fights. Yeah, I think Ganau's gonna die. I don't know about you.
Maybe he will. I'm not sure.
I think he's gonna die. I think that, like, let's see. Yeah, see, they're sitting in the fire like this. And then they were sitting in the fire like this. Yeah. I think that's like, you know, that's about as one-to-one as it gets. And he's talking about how he was like inspired by him, and then he's also feeding the pigeons. I think is a clue in that way that he was inspired by him. And you know.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, was he sitting the same way too?
I think he was.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. He was sitting the exact same way. Where was it? I want to get like a good shot of it. What is this like magic he's doing? It's really cool.
Yeah, I like that.
I really like Methode's outfit.
Yeah, I know. I keep wanting to say it's so good. It's just so stylish.
Mm-hmm. All their winter clothes are nice though. Mm-hmm. I like Stark's frilly coat.
Yeah.
I heard the fact that it's like the tails and then like the road pants and everything. Mm-hmm. It's cool.
Or like in the hot, like the big.
And I saw a video on Instagram about how to tie your scarf like Frieren ties her scarf in like a weird little bow like that because it's so like extra and it looks so complicated. You need like the biggest fattest scarf you could possibly have in order to make it like still puffy on the sides. Yeah.
You gonna try it out?
You should try it out. I also really like Methode's hair. Mm-hmm. I feel like that hairstyle needs to make a comeback in today's society. It's like kind of a 70s look.
I love the designs of these demons too.
Me too. The freaking sword girl is fucking crazy.
The like crisscross like eye coverings is so
with
sick.
All the like ponytails at the bottom. The horns even are like spiked along. They're like barbed almost.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And yeah, the eye coverings are sick. Let's see one more. I just want to see. Hang on 1 second. I just want to see the sword. I like the way the thing is like clipped onto the belt. It's cool. It looks very like delicate. Yeah, the whole shit is so awesome. I do wonder if we're gonna get more like Chinese or Buddhist looks to things or influence on outfits like these guys as we head further into the Northern Plateau, because we saw the Demon King's castle and it looked very like Gothic and Victorian kind of style, but these guys have elements of like kind of Buddhist stylings, but not totally, just like little influences here, like with the staff and with a little bit of the robes or a little bit of obviously the katana, even though it's a Japanese thing, but you get the idea. And the eggshell spell, good. Anyway, I think we can stop there. Leave a like, subscribe. See you next time, Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.